What's a clearly is up, and there I have a cake. Oh. Hi. Wait, can you? Ah. Can we get down? Can we get down? Okay. He wanted to be in the video apparently. Hi. I just got done trying to practice a little bit of dance for what I wanted to do for the other part of for Jimin's birthday. Really excited. And I've been working with my fans. I did not make these. I bought this off of a lovely creator on Etsy. I've been working on, I got inspired to do a dance routine with this. And actually when sometime after I got these, actually, I didn't have time to fully think about a routine or a resemblance of a routine. But after I started doing some resemblance of dance, I'm no way, shape or form, classically trained or do it as any level of any consistency. Is just how I like to move and everything, and that's why I say a resemblance. Oh, keep looking around because I think I moved it. Oh. This is the mask, and I'm excited because the clay part of the last video, well, I didn't do the actual clay part because it took a while to do the body, but so far I think it looks spiffy. And today I want to finish with like the painting. Get some my acrylic, and I'm going to do some more embellishing with some more rhinestones. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest here, I didn't even think I would like doing so many rhinestones, but my hands actually prefer it because I actually made some of the I won't even say it's not exactly rhinestones, it looks like a rhinestone. And I made some of those. However, after doing so many, punching them out and creating them, I found out that um, my minor arthritis and carpal tunnel did not like that very much. So I decided to just go ahead and do more of the rhinestones that I picked up at the store as a way of giving myself a break a little bit. I like and I enjoy creating as much as the material as possible, but that's not always what ends up going on as planned. So I'm glad that I actually enjoy putting in the rhinestones. Yeah, and so I'm gonna think about putting on the different more sparkles. um, and I'm excited because I'm doing a lot of this just as I go. Is normally how most of my craft stuff goes. But normally, when it comes to the guys, I'm extremely, I'm kind of picky because I want, if I'm thinking of them and wanting to move forward with something in relation to them, I want it to be as perfect as possible. And I know part of that is my OCD talking, but I also know that it's okay. Some things just have to be modified as it goes, and I've learned to accept that. Like this. So I'm excited. I'm probably going to, in a bit, it's going to skim, go a little bit more fast forwardy type part of this video, so I can show a little bit part of the progress, and we can have a short talk. Sounds good? Sounds great. And then we can talk as I do this. How to set up some stuff. Let's do some. I have this because I'm going to use some hot glue, and my hand's already not so lovely when it comes to hot glue and everything. So, I don't know why I did it like this, but we're going to give it a shot because apparently it's on my mind. So. Do it lightly, because like this. I don't even know you can see it. It's like this. Right? Okay. I was like, wait a second. Like I said, I'm not the best at doing DIYs. However, part of this is also so I can talk about how my day is. And last night was kind of rough. I think one of my sister's dogs has been getting more anxious, because there's been a lot. I think he sees suitcases, and he's been like, slightly panicking and freaking out, which is understandable. I would too, to be frank. I would get, however, so last night I ended up sleeping downstairs because he was extra vocal, and I wanted to make sure, of course, that he was okay. And so I don't know if that's going to happen tonight. After a certain point last night, he was okay. So I'm thinking we are going to probably see how he does tonight. He's a so I want to see how he is, and so I can see if he's made a little bit of progress, or if it's going to take a longer amount of time for him to calm down tonight. I mean, I understand, at least, and I'm not an expert in, but animal behavior is something that I've always been interested in studying, and I've focused on it a little bit in my studies, but from my experience, at least, I was working with animals. It's common for dogs to get like with anxious and high anxiety levels. I've dealt with that before, and I know, at least to an extent, it's definitely. But I think last night, because I was playing like healing music and for dogs and to calm them down and everything, then that definitely helped. I've done that before in other when I, especially when I dogs with like high anxiety levels. Let's do a little silver. Bop. Honestly, I'm more of a silver. I like to use silver more than I like to use gold. So I think it's lovely. I would combining the two, even though how I'm putting on the silver, can't see it as well, at least, especially not with this lighting. What's up with this lighting? I'll take a picture and show it later, or at least a different angle of it. When I normally I showcase like the more of the final, and then that in the actual process. So far, not bad. Um, so now let's see here. Adding in some more silver. Go. More light touches. But yeah, I was working on for the dance I was thinking of doing. I'm not really good at um, sticking. I'm more, I guess, freestyle would be more of how I like to approach things. Um, but I like to see, I guess, how it looks. Did I embellish on that? I guess, and I was looking online just a moment ago, actually, before I started the course recording, and looking at different projects that people are doing for Jimin's birthday, and I'm so excited. But honestly, I get like that when it comes to all their birthdays. I'm actually glad about this, that I focus a little bit more on the gold, mostly because clearly with all the rhinestones and stuff, I focused a lot on silver on that part. And yeah, and I was thinking of adding some for it. Makes me glad. So for I was re-looking at like the Taylor Chaos um, videos and pictures and stuff, and how he has some of the chains. And honestly, um, I love working with different type of chains and everything. And so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna add that in here too. Try not to go overboard, because I have a time restriction. Not just for his birthday, but I'm going out of town for a while, so I have to, between packing and everything. But I'm not thinking about that. All I'm thinking about right now is I get to do this. In my head, I'm like, all right, I got this. Oh yeah, so I was trying to figure out what remix to use for the dance, and I came down to two different things. I might do two, because I also will be using a wooden sword, and with the dancing, along with what I showed earlier, my fans. And so I was like, okay, about that, and I was like, all right. And I was excited because it kind of motivated me for what I already wanted to do. I've always wanted to do a sword dance, and I've always wanted to use my fans for as like um, something that I've always wanted to do. And of course, Jimin. I'm letting this sit, so I'll just talk. And Jimin in general uh, brings out that um, side of me. I mean, Hobie too, dear God. I mean, Hobie brings out a little bit, uh, but in terms of a more free flowing, like with water and like air elements and stuff, I think of Jimin. Um, in my mind, Hobie brings out the more of the uh, electric earth, um, it's like the electric side of air, um, and with that and more of the grounding motions and not motions, but how it feels, how it impacts me, and um, so with all those being said, like the different elements of I'm excited because I really had a strong affinity towards dancing. Um, Watching dance, just moving and uh, just moving my body and letting everything with the rhythm. And as I said before, I feel vibrations very powerfully. Um, that's just how it goes. But to me, honestly, if I'm being completely honest here, I had lost my. Um, that was one of my first signs of when I started losing my creativity. And it was. Losing my creativity was another version of me dying, to be honest with you. Which is probably one of the reasons why I really felt Black Swan to my core. Because I might not do it professionally, I might, whatever, but creativity and art is something that is just part of my soul. And I lost part of my soul. And that was one of the first signs of me going completely downhill. It was like, but at the exact same time, I had no energy in my body in order to try to save that part of me. I think when I actually, I'm gonna get serious for a little bit here. When I started losing my passion for like music didn't make me move. Um, I started losing interest in painting. Um, just little things that feel like little things, but they're not little things. They're what has helped bring me how I am today. And so to say about, I've always, since I was little, bands in different parts of my life have reached me when I least expected it and have formed a way to create how my I just got a notification on one of the reactors I watch. Um, and to and that's why above all else, when music started not affecting me at all, I knew I had a choice. And right when I questioned myself, and right when I questioned whether it was time for me to check myself into a hospital or not be here anymore. Right when I was questioning that, like a fucking windstorm, uh, BTS said, knock, knock. And I'm glad they did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. So, it's gonna be so, I'm okay. Uh, I'll get more of an update later. Again, I just felt like coming on, saying hi, giving a little bit more of a, heart to heart. And doing vlogs like this and just talking and doing art and everything makes me practice vocalizing, and so I can regain my confidence in terms of speaking. So if you want to follow me on my journey, then if you want to, I guess this is where people say, like, subscribe. But only if you really want to. And that's it for right now, and I'll update how this is going, and I have a couple more things to make for this grand event, and I'm excited. So if you want to continue on with my journey with me, bye. 好的，嘿。